This is a video being taken October the 12th at about 5 o'clock p.m. Taking a video of the boat. I'm going to attempt to post this on eBay. I may have to, according to people, post it on YouTube and then send a link that way. In any event, this is the boat. Less than 48 hours before it's scheduled to end at auction. You can see the low profile windlass, the foot switches, delta anchor, there we go, that's a little better, the bow, the skylight. That should really be sealed about every other year, because from walking on the deck and whatnot, even using 4200, it will the seal breaks. You can see snaps, and down near that bow hatch is a slide for a bow cushion. All these windows are brand new this year. The metal was repainted black and also clear coated. Shore power. Boat has AC and heat. It's got the mooring cover. If it's in a covered slip, that will last forever. Otherwise, I'd say it has a couple seasons left on it and then will need to be replaced. Engines. I'm going to start them up in just a minute so that way people can hear them run. 3055. As you can see, the hull is very shiny. It gets wheeled. It gets wheeled every other season. It was wheeled this season with 3M. And then a couple times throughout the year, I used the Meguiar's Quick Wax on it. I would say every other time we're here, I will give her a wash and spruce up the wax. 4-rung ladder for boarding and unboarding is much better than the 2-rung. Does have the stereo controls at the swim platform. That's what that black is above the number 2. Now you might be able to see it a little bit better. It does have a ski eye. We actually don't ski or tube off of it. I use that primarily just for ropes to be able to attach the jet ski or whatnot. See this side of the hull, how it shines. There is one blemish in the hull. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's not completely through. I bought the boat that way and just never filled it. That's the only blemish you'll find that I know of on the hull. Radar arch got resealed last season, just before last season, so it got completely resealed. It does have new antenna for the radio and also for the stereo. These windows were replaced as well, all of them. Rebedded it using glazing tape, 2-way glazing tape, like what they would use on an automotive windshield, and then of course it got caulked and the framework reinstalled. A couple of the portholes are new. I can't honestly tell you which ones. 2 of them are replaced. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the boat. 2 were cracked and I just went ahead and replaced them. The blower motor is only a few years old. It does have a newer high capacity bilge pump. I want to say it's 1500 gallons per hour. Factory was 5. There's the shower. Actually never use it, but there's the shower. Behind that door are the battery switches. You can see that little black monitor. You can monitor both your starting bank and your house bank, so you can see exactly where you are as far as the batteries go. There is halon. You can see the bilge pump, auto bilge pump, the filter for the AC unit. It also has a hose adapter for it for flushing it out. I installed that myself. The through hull is in between the motors. I will admit it is a tight fit in there. I have been able to contort myself to do everything I needed to do, including installing that switch for the stereo. So you can get in there, it's just a little tight. I like this, how Bayliner did the battery switches. You have one just for the engine and then one for your house bank, which is very nice. The L Lounge was rebuilt 2009, including all new vinyl. This will remove, and you can set up a table or just have it as the L Lounge, as it's called. This is an aftermarket seat, Bayliner seat attached to this back and the bottom, and it would get wet. This is redesigned. This area was just a cushion, and now you have your windlass controls, brand new radio. This is obviously a cup holder, but it actually lights up, which is kind of neat, as you can see. The lights on the boat are actually really nice. They help accent it very nicely. The automatic tabs are right now they're disabled. I do not like using them, so I have disabled it. But of course, you can very easily redo them if you want. The handheld GPS will go with the boat right there. It does have a digital compass. That's a fish finder depth sounder. The depth sounder I detached, because what this now has is actually a through hull transducer for the depth finder instead of having one attached to the transom. So that is actually a through hull now, not a shoot hull, and actually through hull. Wow, I'm at 7 minutes. This is going to be long. You can see the wood flooring that was installed 2008. You can see some of the extra stuff that's going with the boat, spare props. There's the zincs, carbon for the filter. The head does have a carbon filter in it. I did not install this. That's actually for the road, to be able to use that in lieu of the windlass. It has some speakers. Those are actually green letters that would actually look really nice on the boat for the registration. You can see the new, it's actually never even been slept on yet, the new upholstery up front. That's your bow cushion. That's the built-in coffee maker, microwave. Those are both new 2012. Digital controls for the AC. You know what? And microwave. That way you can see they power up. Everything works as it should. And the AC does have reverse heat as well. Don't know if it'll actually focus on the numbers, but it'll also work as a dehumidifier, and you can actually program it to come on before you actually get here. There's a wireless remote for it. TV, DVD player. I do have, and I will record, the replacement upholstery for this area of the boat. It is a slate gray. I think it will complement the stripes, which are gray as well. We did get everything but the headboard and the aft done. We were going to do the headboard, and we have the material in the offset gray because we thought it would look nice. This does make it a little more comfy as far as sleeping on. There's a hanging locker. Does have the AC hose running through it, but you can still hang up clothes in it. AC vent right there. And there's another AC vent up here in the cabin area. Bathroom has an electric toilet. It does have newer sanitation lines as well. The electric toilet is new this year. The sanitation lines were done in 2010. There's storage above, storage below, toilet paper holder. It will sleep a family of 4 very, very comfortably. It's rated for 6, but I would say 4 Both my kids sleep up at the V berth. We sleep in the aft berth, and we don't use this for sleeping, but you know, you could put an adult, maybe even a couple kids in it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I will videotape the engines running. I'm going to fire them up right now. Another fire extinguisher, of course, that stays, and those stay as well, because I don't want to leave the holes in the wallpaper. Down here below, there is a new, oh, you can't really see it all. There is a new shower sump in there. Yeah, it's dark. Anyway, there's a new shower sump in there as well from 2-3 years ago. All the poles for the tables, both up top, there's actually a total of 4. This will also come up and become an area for eating if you wish. And I think that's more or less about it. There are no speakers in here right now. There is a newer JVC stereo right there, CD player. That's what these little speakers were for, and I just never installed them because we never really needed to listen to the radio down here. We either played the TV or we were up top. Location of that speaker and that speaker is aftermarket. That's something I did. There's the Sony stereo. Right there is your iPod dock. It's not just a cable. You can actually slide your iPods in there, and of course a 12-volt accessory output. And I think, you know, that pretty much does it. There is a camper top that comes with this. The bimini is practically brand new. The aft curtain, from what I can tell, has never been used. I actually never used the camper top because we are in a covered slip. The side curtains do need new strata glass. If you're going to use it, I would definitely do that. The rest of it seems fine. It's just the strata glass, probably from sitting around for quite a while, is in need of repair. There's 4 overhead lights. There's a lot of these little accent lights underneath, and you can kind of see the glow. That's actually a fluorescent light near the kitchen area. Of course, it has hot and cold running water. Hot water tank works. And that's about it. I'm going to fire up the engines and record them now.